Yo, welcome back. It's your boy DJ Delinger with episode 9 of Let Me Cook. Today we're going to make Kare, and this was a special request from my cousin Jen, so shout out to her. Let's get started. Alright, for the ingredients for today, we have onions, green beans, eggplant, bok choy, some minced garlic, some pepper, salt, peanut butter, and oil. And lastly, the oxtail. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We've been boiling the oxtail for about 3.5 hours. You just want to poke at it and make sure it's tender enough to eat. And we're going to add it to the pot with the rest of the garlic and onions. We're going to cook this for about 15 minutes just to darken and char up the oxtail and give it a little bit of extra flavor. Alright, so now we're going to put the oxtail broth, the salt, pepper, and peanut butter. This is where we're going to start making the sabaw for the kare. So you're probably going to use a whole jar, or I got a backup jar just in case, but the goal here is to make the thickness of the sauce. Alright, so I used this whole can right here of peanut butter and mixed it up here, and this is the consistency you want here. See how it's thick? This is what's going to like stick on that rice good. And you don't want to make it all watery. So we mix this for about 15 minutes and let it cook, and then we'll come in for the last part of the ingredients. Alright, so I mixed this up for about 10 minutes. We're going to cook the eggplant separately because it takes the longest to cook out of the vegetables. After 10 minutes, we'll add the bok choy and the beans. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes. We're going to add the final vegetables, which is the bok choy and green beans. At this point, I turned the fire off already. So we're just basically letting it sit. You make sure it's basically warming them up. Mix it up so it's evenly cooked. Cover it up for 5 minutes, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes. The vegetables are cooked. This is the consistency of the sabaw. I'm just going to do a little taste test to see if I need to add a little salt and pepper. So that's perfect for me, so I don't need to add anything. So now it's time to get started. All right, now it's time to test it. So a lot of Filipinos like to use bagoong, which is like a shrimp paste sauce. The way I like to do it is do it by little, where I just put a little bit on my spoon and take a scoop. Or you can actually put some in your whole plate and mix it all together and just eat it together. Just adds a little bit more of a salty, fishy flavor to the whole dish. So for me, I just put a little bit like that. Like, this is real salty, so make sure you use a little amount. Take a little of the sauce in the meat. Let's see what we got. You hear that noise? It's because it's about the rice together. It's perfect. So that's it for today. That's how you make kare kare.